All right, we've deleted the garage and the roof and everything above that garage, and we've extended our front porch in here. So if we just take a quick look at our 3D view, all we want to do now is add in a roof that's going to extend out over that porch. Okay, it's going to stick out a little bit from there as well. So let's go to our top of second floor, which is where we're going to draw the roof, but I believe it's going to have to come down a little bit. So let's go roof by footprint on our home tab. Let's set our overhang to be 18 inches, which is what the rest of the house is at. And we'll pick this side wall, we'll pick this side wall, and we'll pick this front wall. Okay, then we'll do a trim. So we'll go modify, trim, this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy. Okay, now we're going to go back to our create footprint. We're just going to use the pick tool. And we're not going to set an offset, and we're going to go pick, 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 and zoom in and pick. Okay, zoom back out. Back to our trim. Trim this and this, trim this and this. Okay, escape, escape, zoom out. Grab all these roof lines and say no slope for you. Click out. Okay, the only one that's sloping is this guy. We'll say slope. Okay, let's check the properties of that particular edge by going to, well, let's just go into our roof properties. We want it to be a 512, which is what the rest of the roof is at. And there's our 512, which is good. We hit OK. Click out. Okay, finish the roof, kind of our first crack. Oh, sketching problem. Look, we want to continue. Looks like I need to do a little more trimming. Trim this guy and this guy. Okay, finish the roof. Click out. I believe it's going to be sitting up a little bit too high. I can take this section here and delete that. Okay, because that was through my beam previously in the previous project. So let's go to my 3D view and see what we got. Okay, there's our roof at 5 to 12, sitting up a little bit too high. Okay, so let's go to my left elevation, and let's bring that down. Click on here, nudge, shift, nudge. Okay, bring it down, somewhere along there. Okay, click out. Go back to my 3D view. There's my roof. Okay. And you can see that there's a bit of a gap. We need to bring that wall down. So let's pick on this wall and let's say attach base to this roof. Oh, it can't do it because they don't intersect. Okay, in order to bring that down to here, they have to intersect, and in fact they don't quite intersect. Okay, so we need to draw some extra little pieces of wall inside of there to come down to that point. So I think what we're going to do is go back to the top of second floor, pick on this roof, and let's edit the footprint. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and delete them. I'm going to use my pick again, and this time I'm going to pick the inside of these walls, and then I'm going to do my trim, because I believe we'll make it so that roof carries that those walls above. Okay, you'll have to get in there and do something. So let's use my control button to grab these three guys and say no slope for you. Click out. This one is still sloped, which is good. Finish the roof. Okay, what that will allow us to do is, if I go to my 3D view now, okay, I can pick this wall and I can say attach base to this, and it'll bring that wall down. Okay, click out. We'll fix up the floor. So then I can pick on this guy and this guy both. Okay, using my control button, and say attach the base of those to this roof. Click out. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay, so this is all going to get picked up by the beam that's going to run across there. Okay, this wall here we can now say attach the top to here. Click out, does a little bit of a cleanup on there. The siding pattern is a little bit of a pain when it as far as showing the seam lines and stuff and creating that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that. So I'll just use my paint bucket and I'll use my roof shingle material and I'll just paint that. Click out, escape, escape. Okay, not too bad. Now we're going to add in a beam that's going to carry that load, and it's just basically going to go straight across. So let's do a little measurement. Let's go to our front elevation. Okay, to get the elevation of that beam, I want it to be, you know, underside of it, I need it to be, let's just say, let's start by putting it at the underside of this roof. So let's just do a little measurement. Let's go measure from the main floor up to here is 6'8". Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to my main floor and draw in a beam across there and make the underside of the beam 6'8", and we'll come back and do that in our next video.